Good morning, everyone. Alessandro Piovesan here from the silo at the magnificent Hunt Hill Farm. Yes, look at it. Magnificent indeed. And you gotta be here. You gotta come here so you can feel it. You can witness. You can. Oh my God, it's so hard to describe with words how amazing this place is. Today I'm here with my little sketch the sketch doll that we found a few here when we moved in, and we saved them so you can see it. It's close to the old 199, the world's most famous Steinway piano ever built. This is another angle from the great room at the 1836 barn, Ruth and Skitch Henderson's home. Everything here is so fascinating, so phenomenal, and having the ability to share with you our days here every day is fantabulous. But the most important question of the day: how are you feeling today? Are you inspired, excited, ready, motivated to make today the best day of your life? Getting there, working on it? Cool. We are coming with some tools and little help here and there that can help you tune up this big brain of yours and live the best life ever, the life of your dreams, because you deserve it. You got it all you need. Or maybe you are not aware yet. Slowly we'll get there, right? It's a pleasure. It's a pleasure to have you here and everyone that is starting to share their stories and opinions. It's really nice to experience this whole, um, let's say, the tsunami of goodness that is coming my way. And I really appreciate that. Because if you know me well enough right now, I've been sharing the stories, the moments, the situations, and things that happened in my own life and how I dealt with them and what was the outcome. So if you believe it helps you or somebody in need that could use a different perspective in life and living, you want to share my page, I'm glad. I'm actually honored that some people believe my stuff can help someone else. I only talk about my life. I try not to elaborate on anyone else's life because I own my truth, and it's so much easier to talk about the things that I know versus the things that I do not know. All right, and it's a pleasure. And also, here is a way for you to see on our, on my day-to-day basis, what we're doing to try to save this awesome place called Hunt Hill Farm, home of the silo, the birthplace of the New York Pops. Yeah, the world's largest independent orchestra at Carnegie Hall was born right here. And also, this, of course, is part of my dream. Actually, is a life far beyond what I was able to dream. So I'm living the best life of my dreams, far beyond my dreams. And you can see it because it's a ongoing thing. His life is my reality. The difference is that you can drive up here, you can come here and see it, and you can touch it. We can talk, and tomorrow you can see the consequences and the things that are happening every day. So it's not scripted. There's nothing that I come in here and start thinking about. I wake up, walk my dogs, do my thing. Now I get my thoughts of the day from the book that I wrote many years ago, and I start sharing them with you, and we go from there. So I have until April 1st, 2023 to raise the other $450,000 to finalize the deal and continue in our mission to perpetuate this oasis for future generations. And it's so fantabulous, the amount of happiness and fulfillment and things that are coming all together from where I came from, right? In a life pretty much deprived of everything from parental love to basic education. I'm a middle school dropout, so don't have high school diplomas or any of this stuff. But it doesn't really matter. It doesn't really matter because it's all here, right? It's just about feeding your head with the right stuff and then doing the best we can with it. Yeah. before I start filling my head with the right stuff, was filled with a lot of wrong stuff and stuff that I had to sort through in order to be here today. But the only reason I'm here today was because some great people came into my life in a moment that I thought nothing else was possible and I was tired. I didn't want to do it anymore. I simply gave up. I started living on the streets. I was 13, so my life was saved. I was 17 years old. At that time, I've been shot already, stabbed. I was armed, and it was just too complicated. I was just not there. I didn't want it anymore. I just wanted something to happen that could end it all. I did try to take my life a few times, unsuccessfully. Other people tried to take my life too a few times, unsuccessful. And one night, I was about to steal a stereo in a car, and this man came and saved my life. He owned the car that I was trying to steal the stereo, by the way. Mr. Paulo Cruz de Azevedo. I will tell you the story in more details. If you keep forwarding, going backward into my videos, all the way back there, you will find the story. But I keep sharing. Anyway, enough about me. I will read my thought of the day today, which is about being grateful, right? Again, I wake up and I sort through the book in the computer now because I just found it. And I close my eyes, I go some pages up, some pages down, I pick one. The idea is that you get the book with the thoughts, you open up and anywhere randomly, and maybe there will be a message for your day that will make sense or something cool that you can just keep up. I wrote those when I was in a good moment in my life, my digital life, my first successful digital project. And I was trying to make sure that I kept my mind focused on what really mattered. Because it's very easy for us to get distracted and drift towards survivor or even a victim mode when it's dark is easy, right? But we can also get lost when the light is shining on us and so much happening that sometimes the glamour and the success and all the newfound friends and that thrill and the excitement of success can drive you away from your core, from who you really are. And this was part of me trying to keep my mind focused. Now I print this stuff big, so I don't need the glasses. So let me read this. Long arm syndrome. Thought of the day. It's important to know how to act with gratitude towards those who respect and help us so we can be fair and able to recognize the importance of our lives. Each person has a unique way of doing things, and few are those who would have done the way we do. The size of the action is not important. The meaning is found in the truthfulness of the intention. Wow, I was getting pretty deep here, right? Are you grateful? Are you capable of being grateful for the good things that happens in your life? I I like it a lot. The sign that is actually on Route 7 when you're coming from Brookfield to Danbury. There is a billboard there with a small letter saying, "Be grateful." I love to stop there and look and see that sign. The billboard is all dirty and stuff, but there's just those words sitting there. Be grateful. Means so much. To me, whew, it's one of my favorite words and actions and all because some people actually believe that gratitude has an expiration date, right? And say, Alessandro, how long are you going to be grateful for this? How long are you going to be grateful for that? I'll be grateful for the things that are good to me and the people that done good to me for the rest of my life. Because gratitude doesn't expire, right? That did is done, is there, was good for you. Oh yeah, this was good back then. I met a few of those. Yeah, right. Back in that time when you helped me back then, but now is now. Have you met some of those? Jules? Oh my God, I've met quite a few. Life is so unpredictable that we have absolutely no clue, no idea of what's going to happen 10 for 15 seconds from now. We hope that, there will be a future, but just in case today happens to be your last day here on this awesome planet Earth, how you want your last day to be? You know what I'm saying? There is absolutely nothing we can do about the past. This is gone. We can learn from it a lot. Believe me, I learned a lot and I'm still learning. The future, awesome, great to think and plan. I love the people that want to change tomorrow. I want to change tomorrow. Oh, I need time. I need time to get with this. I need time to change. And then everything is tomorrow. And tomorrow never comes because I don't feel good today. Oh, not today. No, no, no. I'm going to start the change tomorrow. Right? We pass so many opportunities, so many changes. I'm sorry, so many opportunities and opportunities to change, to embrace this. And gratitude, I believe it helps and contributes to this because, like I said, when I wake up in the morning and I open my eyes, I am grateful for being alive. I finally realized that life is awesome. Life is a free gift that we receive and costs us absolutely nothing, but is the gift that allows us to be and do anything we wanted to do or to be, because we do have the free will that allow us to go for the things and make the decisions that might lead towards the life of our dreams, because only you are capable of figuring out what is the life of your dreams, not the life of my dreams. I know what the life of my dream is. At least I knew, so now I'm reshaping it because it came so much more than I expected. But it took a long, long, long time, and usually it takes that time. So wasting time of planning too much for this future that we don't know, they're so uncertain, while we sacrifice the now, keeping our heads confused and things going, and not being able to realize all the good things that are happening every day to everybody. The minuscule, the small things, because they all matter. They all can be put into the buckets of reserved achievements, happiness, stinky and all. For example, I woke up this morning and I got an email from Paul Chaika from Robotics and Beyond. A beautiful email introducing me to Andrew. He is another guy that he is describing the stuff. It has a beautiful project to help children with their choices for career and things in a very exciting way, and wants to collaborate. Isn't that amazing? Amazing. Yesterday, I had a fantabulous day. Oh, so all my days here are awesome. Understand that. All the days are awesome. The days that rain, my days are awesomer because I said every time there rains, something awesomely good and unexpected happens to me. Okay, so waking up this morning and reading that email from Paul introducing me to a person that has a beautiful heart and the purpose of really helping the children and providing opportunities for the community members is everything you can expect when you're running a place like this. And early in the morning, woo, we start the day super well, being grateful for being alive, being grateful for meeting good people, being grateful because awesome people like Paul Shaika is spending time thinking of us. You know what I mean? I'm grateful for the new friends we're meeting and the people that are reaching out and we're talking. I'm grateful for my health. I'm grateful because I have two eyes, not one. There are so many little things that we can stop and think and be like, yeah, yeah, yeah. But you can also choose to see the ungrateful side of life. Blame life for everything, blame all the people, blame stuff, life crap, blah, 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 blah. You will find the reasons to go both ways. But at the end of the day, it doesn't matter what I do, what other people does, and what anybody can do for you, bringing piles of cash and all that stuff. Oh, hey, I'm all willing to accept piles of cash if you want to drop them here. But this is not going to help make you happy or fulfilled because only you can do that. But if your mind is not properly tuned, and if you're not aware of your powers or how you're wasting your life's energy just being, you know what I mean? How can you express? Because there's a lot of people out there. They're going to sit, get their victim belt, and lift it up as the thriving victim. And the world is just against them. And they're the only ones with problems. And their problems are much harder, much stronger, much worse than anyone else's problems. And they are the one that should be sitting and waiting for life to solve their problem because they lived long enough. They paid the price. Now life, you got to give the price, give it back, give my winnings. And the only reason I'm saying this is because I've been there. I sat in that chair and I went up in that podium of the thriving victim for many, 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 many years. But thanks to the tools and the people and the awesomeness in the world and my ability to really change my mindset towards realizing my potential and my ability to conquer my dreams. Thanks to all my friends and the people that believed in me and gave me that push. You got to be willing. You got to walk the walk. Simple as that. And if you feel that maybe you are in that position where you're drifting towards darkness, even further down, or lost, because there's so much good stuff happening in your life that you might feel a little hollow because maybe you feel distant from yourself, that wanted to be doing some other things, or you feel that you should be remembering other stuff, but you maybe not. It doesn't matter. Just come back home. Come here where you know who you are. Take your time. Come inside of yourself. Sit down and take your time. Spend your time with yourself. Home. No masks, no pretending, no nothing. Where you just with yourself. Seeing your truth and realizing who you really are. Reach out to those buckets of reserved past achievements and happiness, the super hard stuff, the stinky stuff. Open them up, smell them all. Go into those happy moments in your life and be like, whoa, look how happy I was here. Whoa, look at this. Whoa, yes, I forgot about it, right? Wow. And then go into the hard moments. Oh my God, I'm not going to make it. It's impossible. It's too hard for me. I don't think I can do it. Oh my God, what am I going to do? Whew. And here you are. You made it through. So look at those moments and be like, yeah, look at this. And I thought I was never going to make it. And then, yay, happiness. But then, open the stinky one. Take the woof. And you're like, ooh. The things that you have done. The contributions that you did to your own life. For the consequences that are going to come from those actions and those contributions, there will be a consequence. And you're going to pay the price. That's the truth. It's impossible that you're going to put stuff, bad stuff, contribution out there and not going to come. You're going to pay the price. We just don't know when, how, where. But the bill's coming. And the more or the fastest you realize your contributions to your own life, right? Or better, for your living. Because life, at least for me, is an amazing thing. Is marvelous, is what allows us to be and do whatever we want to be or whatever we want to do. The way we choose how to live our lives is what can be awesome or not. And that's where the consequences of the stinky stuff are going to play a role. But once you finish paying that karma, the stinky stuff is gone and you're learning from your past, come back to the world and go after the life of your dreams. Go after everything that you deserve and you want. And it's here for you to do it and to get it. It's all up to you. In order to help you and anybody with some tools and awesome stuff to help tune this brain of yours, We're starting the experiential workshop series. The first one is called From Survivor to Thriver, Tools to Get Us Unstuck. It's a combination of storytelling of people that have been down the gutters of darkness and able to be thriving today, and professionals that are specialized in brain tuning, you know, called neuroplasticity of the brain, the ability of our brains for us to retune and create new pathways that lead towards, a fulfilling life. I called it survival, everything that I've done to change the pathway. They call it neuroplasticity, and we decided to come together and create a workshop that is totally free of charge, thanks to Healthcare Advocates International from Stratford. They're awesome people. And with their support, we're able to provide this workshop at no cost to the community. And the professionals participating are also all volunteers, people interested in providing tools to help us get unstuck. Little things that we can use every day, from chakra uh, tapping to meditations to exercise, brain exercises, and things that will help you kind of keep the focus in the direction you want to achieve the life of your dreams. We're going to start now January 22nd, but because this whole COVID stuff, we decided that we are going to start actually in February 26th. So I will inform all the registrants, everybody that's already registered and ready to go for the January one. That will be moving to February, but don't worry because the workshop's going to happen every month all the way to December and hopefully for the next 3 years. All right, so Survivor to Thriver, tools to get us unstuck. I'm going to show you here the awesome link you can share with your friends. In the meantime, if you are looking for an awesome opportunity to connect with Mother Nature or hear about the amazing history of this place and its contribution to music, culture, see the world's most famous Steinway piano, just take your time, relaxing. Come to Hunt Hill Farm, visit the silo, and on your way here, if you could bring 1 pound of non-perishable food that will be donated to support New Milford Social Services fight to eradicate hunger in our town, it's awesome. I really, really, really like to thank you for that. I'll be super happy because in the process, we are also supporting the achievement of the United Nations 17 Sustainable Development Goals. And this will support number 1 and 2, which is eradication of extreme poverty and hunger. It means so much to me because an empty stomach can feed a very dangerous mind. I have the bullet wounds and the stab wounds that can validate that. Okay? I want to wish you a fantabulous day filled with love and friendship, awesome opportunities for you to be grateful for your life, proud of your living, with tons and tons and tons of positive vibrations always. And please don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Goodbye.